I'm author-illustrator Tim Young, and about 10 years ago, a book of mine came out called I Hate Picture Books. And I know that's a terrible title for a book, but that's what I called it. Anyway, it's a book about this boy named Max who kind of gets the wrong message from his picture books, and he decides he's going to get rid of them all. In the book, I poke fun at a lot of classic picture books. All throughout the book, there are books all on the floor around him. Here, have a look at a couple of the illustrations. So I created this book and I did this artwork, and the book's gotten me a lot of attention, which is kind of nice. It's probably my most popular book, especially with teachers and librarians, which really I'm very touched by, because they understand that it's really kind of a love song to picture books. Anyway, so a few years back, my publisher said, why don't we do something special for the 10th anniversary? And I said, that would be really, really cool. I have an idea. So for the last 10 years, I've been carrying around this one copy of I Hate Picture Books. And every time I meet an author whose book I put in there, here, I'll show you, they would sign their books. Like here is the very first author that signed it is Ashley Fermento. And she signed it right here near her book, These Trees Count. And my friend Lee Harper, he signed by his book, The Emperor's Cool Clothes. So I put all these books in there that are books from my childhood and books that I read to my kids when they were little, and books from friends of mine who are authors. So finally I got to one author, Nancy Vio, and she didn't have a book in here. And she said, how come my book's not in there? I said, well, I couldn't put every single book in the world into this book. There's over 360 books in there already. So what she did is she drew her book into the book. And then a bunch of other authors followed suit, and they started drawing their books in. And they even started drawing characters into the book. And all in all, about 100 authors so far have defaced this copy of the book. And I couldn't be prouder. So as I said, when we started talking about doing a 10th anniversary edition, I said, well, you know what would be neat is if I added some more books to I Hate Picture Books. It's the artwork. I don't want to change the story at all, but I can add some extra books to all the books that are on the floor. And my publisher thought that was a great idea. So I have this box here, and I have to get this in one take because this is what's called an unboxing video. And I'm going to unseal this, because inside this box are my author copies of the new edition of I Hate Picture Books. And it has the 10th anniversary seal right there on it. And so there's, I think there's 10 copies in this box right here. Let me get it out of the way because it's kind of... So in the new version of I Hate Picture Books, I added all of these new books, about 50 new books in here, to the background artwork. And I don't want to really show any samples of that because I want people to have fun finding those books. And I realize that part of it is that if you don't have the old version to compare it to, it's going to be harder to figure out which of those books are new. Now, a lot of people have I Hate Picture Books, but, you know, it came out 10 years ago. Some may want a new copy. So that's part of the reason I'm doing this Kickstarter, is to give people the opportunity to get both books signed by me. And again, I want to give every single school I visit this year one copy each of I Hate Picture Books, the new one and the old one. This way, they'll be in their library. The students can have a look through it, have some fun. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt or, you know, an Easter egg hunt, finding all these new books that I put in. So I'm doing this Kickstarter, as promotion for the fact that the book's coming out, and also to raise a little money because I need to purchase a bunch of books to give to the schools. I'm also going to be doing some promotion and travel and things like that. So I figure, you know, it's a way to raise a little money and have some fun and give people a chance to get some rewards, signed books, original artwork. As you can see behind me, this is all stuff that I worked on throughout my career. So I'm adding some things that are based on some of that. I've got a sculpture of Penny, who you can see the Penny doll back here, but I was also the head sculptor on Pee-wee's Playhouse for the Penny cartoons. I got my Simpson toys back there. I was the first person to ever sculpt the Simpson heads. These were the Burger King dolls that were sold when the show first came on the air. So some of the rewards are based on other artwork that I've done in my career. I've also got rewards based on Mac and the Millstone of Time, which is my book that came out this spring, my very first chapter book that I was very excited when it came out. And so I don't want to ignore this one. This one's very, very special to me. So check out the rewards, check out what you can get, all the fun stuff. And I hope you enjoy it and support my Kickstarter. See you soon.